Hello everyone, I'm Greycloak, thank you for joining me, and welcome back to episode 28 of Krastorio, I believe. That should be right. Let's put down our radar here that we removed over here at some point, I think. It's good to keep vision of all places in your base. Now, we have air purification research done. I guess we can handcraft the air purifiers, but we need pollution filters produced. So yeah, I guess we do that on our utilities bus. So, air filters. Those things. Steel, plastic. Dang it, we don't have plastic up here. Maybe we should do this on the bus then. I guess we will. It's not really a problem to do things on the bus, it's just that putting all of these things on the bus would just make it very long and not utilize very much space behind them. Is it here, down here we want it? I guess. Next to our tank shells. So, coal, steel and plastic in equal amounts. We need to reduce the plastic though. Do we not have any chemical plants here left? Nope. Let's craft some of those. So coal on a line, and we can share that with the plastic. So maybe we just bring a bit more of that, and then the plastic can be output onto a line shared with steel. In the end, this will be our output line for the air purification filters. So this is steel and plastic, and over here somewhere is coal. Not that. This. Plastic. Oh, we can move this a bit closer. Let's bring coal in here. And wait a minute, we don't usually put our production this close to the bus. I think this has become our new standard, but maybe it should be one tile higher. So it actually is where it's supposed to be. Oh, here. Yeah, there. Just being moved around by belts. And this belt keeps going, of course. Get some coal on it. If you like it, then you should have put some coal on it. And then we get steel in here and merge it onto our plastic belt. Make one of these every 10 seconds, so we do need quite a few machines making them, I believe. Wait, maybe we should save our space if we want more plastic production. I don't think we will, but it's not too much of a problem saving that space. Air purification filters. Coal, steel and plastic. And output filters. And of course we need to get the steel. Oh, and we need to get the petroleum. There we go. And we need a new research. What do we go for? Enriched ores. Is that... I think we found out that that wasn't really a lot of profit from an annoying process. Anything else we want? Maybe we need to work towards modules? Or maybe we just work towards better ammunition. But also work towards better explosives, because our tank now will use explosive rounds. And the steel still needed. Let's get it. Guess we could just get it from here. Let's just do that, because this is both just utilities, really. How are we going to do this though? Well, we could just swap these around. I guess not, because that also messes stuff up. Of course it does. Okay, just do it like that, of course. Good. And we store these in a provider chest with a limit. Will be needed at all our outposts though, so we do need quite a lot of them, I think. I don't know how effective it is, so we will have to do some tests with that. Where is the actual purifier? There it is. And for that we need plastic. God dang it. Well, I guess we just grab some of that, put it in our hand, grab some more. I'm not sure we want to be handcrafting this then. Crafting, air purifier. I guess we should start having some storage just around the space so they won't have to go all the way up here with everything. Wherever it was, there. How large is this? A 2x2 entity? And how fast will it use a filter? It doesn't even say. Dang it. The research said, I think, this is 600-second crafting time. Okay. So for 10 minutes this one filter will work. So that's a lot less than I actually thought. So don't need a lot of these. We just need to be able to recycle them out in the outposts. And it's said that 50 or 90% of the time it gives back a... Or is that it gives back a dirty pollution filter? God dang it. Just tell me what it is. I think it's in the wiki, maybe. Air purifier. Air purifiers are buildings that purify the atmosphere near them in their junk by consuming filters. The game map is divided in square zones. Yeah, then we know all that. To let a purifier remove the pollution in nearby chunks, you'll have to wait for the game to... Yes. God dang it. It doesn't... Oh, well, maybe down here. Once the purifier has consumed a filter, there's a 90% probability that you will get back a dirty filter. Okay, so we will need to transport filters out to the bases. That sucks a bit, but I guess that's inevitable. Unless we want to do it manually. And I mean, it does run on every filter for 10 minutes, but how many of these would we need to clear up a full outpost? I mean, we can already see this going down, but not very fast. Do they require power? Yes, they do. Can we store more than one in them? Yes, we can. Let's see on the map how this works. If it just completely clears up this one tile. Because, I mean, we do need them all around an outpost then. 1, 2, 3, maybe just 3 by 3 chunks, so without the center, so 8 filters. For a somewhat small base, maybe more along the lines of 12 or 16 on large outposts. But yeah, these are slow at least. I still think we'll just refurbish the dirty filters out at the outposts, even if we do have to get trains out with more filters all the time. Hopefully it's just very effective. Maybe we should just go to the coal and see how it does out there. But we need more purification, air purifiers for that. And we don't want to handcraft this when it uses plastic, so how do we do this? Do we just put it right next to this? Plastic, steel beam, advanced circuit, engine unit. We'll have to craft steel beams next to it as well. And plastic. Ah, that annoys me. A lot of plastic is used, so let's say we have a plastic line being produced at the start of the bus with some amount of machines. Other than that, we need steel beams produced. Which means we need a steel input. We need advanced circuit inputs, and we need engines. Engines we have on the bus, advanced circuits we have on the bus. We could just merge those, I guess. 4 steel beams is 8 steel, right? Yes. But okay, we can do it like this. This being plastic. No, we need coal for the plastic as well. What is this line? Steel beams, I guess. But I guess we can just put coal on one side of the steel beam line. Right? Or we could produce more plastic over here, and maybe that's better. We need all of this for outposts anyway. How about if we do this? Have an output there. Now I think we need more space up here. Let's remove these these two machines. Just to give us a bit more space. There we go, just need some more power now. So we have a good amount of plastic production here. If we just take some of that and put on a belt over here. Unless we can feed it directly, we can't really. But we can feed it onto a belt. Then we don't need this plastic production here. This is now a full belt of plastic, let's say that at least. Oh no, now it begins. In our main base. God, I hate that sound. It's amazing. Our poor copper production. They were all out of copper anyway though. Still annoying. So where would these come from? All the way out here, I guess. Do we just start putting down air filters here? Along with some turrets to defend if we don't get all of the pollution. That's a bit many, I think. That's still many. So each of these is 10 minutes. So if we put in 5 more, then we have for an hour. If we put in 6 more, then we have for 2 hours. Oops. Let's start with that here. Also, our power apparently is running low on coal. At least it's starting to not be backed up anymore. So let's do something about that, I guess. We need to get rid of this power pole. Better ammo. Is this tank shells as well? Cannon shell damage. Yeah. But I guess this is explosive shell damage or something. Maybe not. Maybe it's just this that we keep researching. I guess we could just take the last little bit of coal over here as well. And just put it in there. That should be enough for our power production again. Let's just put down 2 more here. this help anything? It's hard to tell. It will, but it's just not a lot. Let's get back to automating our air purifiers. We forgot to put down some turrets as well, but oh well. We have our filters. We need to make steel beams locally. I guess we just put those on their own build. Put those in here. How many do we need? Not a lot. So we need steel here. And then we need the advanced circuits and engine units combined. Let's get the steel in first. Mainly because it's easy. So these make the air purifiers. No, they do not. These make steel beams. Then we have a belt here of these things. And engine units. Whoops. Good. And I guess we just put this close. Air purifiers. Input. Input, input, input. Input. Inputs. Input. And output, output, and output. And storage. More provider chests, please. And I guess we add a roboport somewhere. Give me some power, dang it. And I have no idea how large these stacks will be. Guess we should put some down all around this base as well, basically. This is so much easier when you get requester chests, so your robots can just bring these filters around to the purifiers. That was one too many, but do we really care? Nope. Same with that. And we're out of purifiers. So how many filters do we have in a stack? 100. Probably need more. Let's go to 500. Just grab those, grab those. I just want to see how much of an impact this does on our pollution. I guess we should make them in pairs and just not care too much about how spread out they are, because then we can just do something like that. We'll take some of them back. Let's get rid of these trees, because I only want pollution to be cleared my way. That's okay, I guess. It's not immediate obvious how much it helps, of course, but I believe it helps. And I do believe we have enough to go to our coal depot and run these along the perimeter. So to actually clean these, what do we do? Put them in an assembly with water. Okay. That's easy at least. We also need to research laser turrets soon, if we remember. I'm not sure I want this much coal in here actually. With this large stacks, then well, maybe for now we probably do, because we want the coal outpost to keep working so we can see if our air filtration works. So the question is if we should just put them in the exact tiles where our pollution is. This doesn't really matter because they basically cover all 9 tiles here. But if we only covered 4 of them, maybe we should have just put the filters in those 4. No one knows. Well, we need power around the place, and we probably need a belt to begin with as well, because we don't have robots to bring it around. Or should I just do it to begin with, and then we can automate it with robots later? How far are we from getting requester chests? We just need this one tech type. And we need all 3 rocket fuel, low density structure and processing units for that. But honestly we could get that in 1 or 2 episodes. So I don't want to spend too much time with putting belts down for this. You're in the way, dang it. So if we just put them all around here, we need some further north as well, but I think this should cover all the tiles. This will cover 1 at least. And we need to get in another tile. How is it you show the chunks? I know if you pause the game you can see them. Maybe that's okay, just use that. But unfortunately, that's all we have time for in this episode, so thank you all for joining me, and I'll see you next time. Bye.